Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review on the album Year of the Goat by the band Morbid. This isn't really a normal album, it's sort of a compilation thing. It contains the December Moon EP, along with Rehearsal Tracks, and then three different live shows. Live at the Birken, live at the Ultra in November, and live at the Ultra in April. So yeah, if you guys already seen my video of reviewing the December Moon EP, check that out if you guys don't really know a lot about the band Morbid or the band members in it, because I'm not going to go through that again, because I already have a video for that. Anyway, this is sort of a compilation that came out, I don't know when. I know that there's a vinyl version of this, but both the vinyl version and this version are extremely hard to find. The vinyl version is extremely expensive whenever it pops up on eBay. This one, the CD version, is quite a bit less expensive. Probably this version usually around ranges from like $40 to $50 at best, and like $60 to $70 annoyingly at worst. But I got this for a reasonable price. But it was in mint condition, other than like a few like maybe like one or two dents on the corner here. But other than that, it was again, it was in its plastic wrap sealed, so it was in mint condition. Yeah. So, and then so the December Moon EP is first. I'm not going to go through it in detail again, because I do have a video for that. Anyway, December Moon EP, of course, and then going into Rehearsal Tracks. Of course, they're basically the tracks that are on the December Moon EP. The Rehearsal Tracks actually sound really good. Like, the audio sounds really good for Rehearsal Tracks. I mean, considering that the only other black metal Rehearsal Tracks I've heard are the Mayhem ones on the which I guess were bonus tracks on the Death Crush EP, the Dead version. Those range from okay audio to really terrible audio, whereas these are actually really good audio. I mean, for Rehearsal Tracks anyway. But yeah. Then Disc 2. Oh yeah, this is a 2-disc set. Disc 2. It starts off with tracks from Live at the Birken. These aren't like these aren't like the audio on these aren't the Live in Birken tracks aren't the like top tier recordings of like live shows or whatever. But I mean, they are still their audio is still pretty good. The intro and of course, there's some tracks that aren't on the rehearsal tapes or the December Moon EP. Those tracks are Death Execution, City Thrasher, Necro Dead, and Tragic Dream. But yeah, the intro, it starts with a weird intro. Like, the intro is probably the most annoying thing on this compilation. The intro to Live at the Birken is just like basically the crowd chanting "Morbid, Morbid," while just creepy sound effects play in the background. But that goes on for too long. Like, it goes on for an annoyingly long time. I think it goes on for like a minute and a half almost. But I mean, I didn't really like keep track on counting how long it went on for, but I think it might have been a minute and a half. At least that's what it seemed to me. But once it gets in, I mean, yeah, that's a really annoying. But once it gets into the actual live songs, it's actually pretty good. Of course, My Dark Subconscious, Death Execution is an amazing song. Wings a Funeral, my favorite Morbid song. Necro Dead, awesome. Tragic Dream, Disgusting Samala, and From the Dark, awesome. And then it goes into another set of live tracks, live at the Ultra in November. Yeah, live at the Ultra. The live track, the audio for the live tracks of that is pretty bad, like extremely bad. Um, and then live at the Ultra in April, the audio is even worse. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Live at the Ultra in November, Live at the Ultra in April's pretty, like, just, like, if you buy this, just skip those and just listen to the December Moon EP, the Rehearsal Tracks, and then Live at the Birken Garden. Live at the Birken Garden is probably the best representation of a Morbid live show for Morbid. But yeah. Um, and then, of course, in here is the actual thing. Like, then there's the, it's the same picture and everything, but just with a different color palette. And then on the back is, a vampire picture, which, kind of looks like the design for Dracula from the, Tomb of Dracula comics, which is cool. And then inside is the two discs. The first disc is here, and then the second disc is on this side. And then you get this booklet that is sort of part of the overall bookcase. You get this and then everything here, of course. Oh, I'll actually get into it in a minute. But you get this little drawing, and then like I don't know what this says. I think it's in a different language. But yeah, that's really cool. And then this booklet is basically just like, I guess, information, like in-depth information about the band and about recording all these different songs and recording the live shows and stuff. And then also, within the booklet, you get some awesome behind-the-scenes footage. Not footage, pictures. Of course, there's Dead on vocals on his original corpse paint before he changed it for when he was in Mayhem. And then, of course, awesome behind-the-scenes pictures. And then, again, some more pictures. And then this one, okay, so I guess if you get the, I think, oops, actually, I'm gonna set this case aside, this outer case aside, hold on. I guess, I can't remember if it's the vinyl version of this or, one of the other releases. I think it might have been, is it either the vinyl version of this or the, vinyl version of the original version of the December Moon EP? One of those two, came with a poster, where is it? Came with a poster, which is basically the full-size version of this image. But yeah, really awesome. And then, there's that. So it's like a note. And then some more behind-the-scenes stuff. More behind-the-scenes stuff. That, and then artwork. What is that? Oh, Dead had a sense of humor. I mean, like, it's freaking Kermit the Frog tied and nailed to a cross. But yeah, I don't know why this is actually kind of funny. No more Muppets. Anyway, there's that, and then sort of a collage of posters, and that. So overall, if you're gonna get this, just keep in mind that the last two not live tracks, but live performances, like the last two live shows on here, the audio is pretty terrible. But the everything else, like the first live show and audio of the first live show, and then the audio of the rehearsal tapes, and then the main EP is actually really, really good. Um, but yeah, for those who are fans of the band, this is definitely a must-have. Even more so than the standard EP. Again, this is actually kind of not super expensive, but it is around like it usually ranges from like $40 something to $50 something for the most part, depending on who's selling it. And again, if you want the vinyl version, it's going to cost you a little over $100. Maybe even more so. But yeah. So overall, I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect. Like I said, the last two live shows here have horrible audio quality. But I mean, everything else is really, really good. Again, the December Moon EP, the rehearsal tracks, and live at Birken. And then of course the booklet itself with the just the information about the band, and then the behind the scenes photos. Another thing I forgot to mention, that I almost ended the video without mentioning, is that all the actual drawings that you saw in here, like the drawings that are featured on the front, on the back, on the inside of the back, and then on the actual booklet, whatever drawings are shown there, those were all done by Dead. Yeah, not only was he a really good metal vocalist, but he was a fantastic artist too. I guess, even designed this. Of course, not this exact one. This is all these are just basically prints of the original drawings, but you guys get what I mean. So overall, 9 out of 10. Great thing to have in your collection. But yeah. So that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.